When you think of football's greatest attacking trios, MSN at Barcelona is often the first name mentioned. But in the 2010s, another trio quietly outshined everyone in terms of success. Gareth Bale, Karim Benzema, and Cristiano Ronaldo, better known as BBC. From 2013 to 2018, they scored over 400 goals together, won 4 Champions Leagues in 5 years, and redefined what dominance in Europe looked like. But their story wasn't just about numbers. It was about sacrifice, injuries, egos, and ultimately, legacy. This is the story of BBC. The trio was born in September 2013, when Real Madrid broke the transfer record to sign Gareth Bale from Tottenham for 101 million euros. At that time, Cristiano Ronaldo had already scored over 200 goals for Madrid and was the team's biggest star. Benzema was entering his 5th season, often criticized for his lack of goals compared to strikers like Lewandowski or Suarez. The first season together silenced doubts. In the 2013-14 campaign, the trio combined for 97 goals in all competitions, Cristiano with 51, Benzema with 24, Bale with 22. The Copa del Rey final in 2014 was their first defining moment. Bale's legendary solo run against Barcelona secured the trophy. Weeks later, in the Champions League final, La Décima, Bale scored, Cristiano scored, and Benzema's movement kept Atletico's defense stretched. Real Madrid lifted their long-awaited 10th European Cup. BBC had arrived. The following season cemented them as one of the deadliest trios in history. In 2014-15, they scored 100 goals together. Ronaldo 61, Benzema 22, Bale 17. Despite not winning La Liga or the Champions League that year, their firepower was unmatched. In 2015-16, under Zinedine Zidane, Madrid lifted the Champions League again. Ronaldo scored 51, Benzema 28, Bale 19. In the final versus Atletico, the game finished 1-1 after extra time and was decided on penalties, with Real winning the shootout. Ronaldo converted the decisive penalty, sealing La Décima. The peak came in 2016-17. Ronaldo reinvented himself as a pure striker. Bale added width when fit, and Benzema sacrificed even more to link midfield and attack. That season, they won La Liga and the Champions League double, the first time a club retained the UCL in the modern era. Ronaldo scored 42 goals, Benzema 19, Bale limited by injuries but still decisive. In 2017-18, their last season together, they made history again, a 3rd consecutive Champions League. Benzema opened the scoring in the final against Liverpool, and Bale delivered maybe the greatest UCL final goal ever, that bicycle kick. In total, across 5 seasons, the BBC combined for 442 goals and 254 assists in all competitions. They weren't just scoring, they were defining an era.
Mean anything. I don't have to have dinner with Benzema or invite Bale round to my house. This isn't the most important thing. The most important thing is what happens on the pitch with my teammates. We know what we want, we know how to play. Dinners out, hugs and kisses, for me doesn't mean a thing. The most important thing is what happens on the pitch and that the team wins. That's what really matters.
But BBC wasn't like MSN, where everyone scored freely. Their roles were very different. Cristiano Ronaldo, the superstar. In the BBC era, he scored 250 goals in 5 seasons, averaging nearly a goal per game. His Champions League record was absurd. Hat-tricks against Bayern, Atletico, and Juventus, plus goals in 2 finals. Karim Benzema, the glue. While his goal tallies, averaging 20 per season during those years, looked modest, his movement, link-up play, and sacrifice were crucial. Ronaldo himself said, "Benzema is the striker who understands me best." Gareth Bale, the big game player. Injuries plagued him, but when it mattered, he delivered. Copa del Rey, Champions League header, Champions League 2018 bicycle kick. He finished his Madrid career with 106 goals and 67 assists, many in the biggest matches. But there was criticism. Bale was accused of being injury-prone. Benzema was mocked by the Spanish press for not scoring enough, and Ronaldo's dominance meant the spotlight often overshadowed the other two. Still, the results spoke louder than the criticism. 3 Champions League titles in a row.
You the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best.
By 2018, the era was ending. Ronaldo left for Juventus, finishing his Madrid career with 450 goals in 438 games. Bale's career declined after injuries and clashes with the club, although his 2018 UCL final goal remains iconic. Benzema, freed from Ronaldo's shadow, reinvented himself. Between 2018 and 2022, he became Madrid's leader, scoring 44 goals in the 2021-22 season and winning the Ballon d'Or. Together, BBC's legacy is extraordinary. 4 Champions Leagues, 2 La Ligas, 3 UEFA Super Cups, 3 Club World Cups, 1 Copa del Rey. So how do we remember BBC? Cristiano, the ruthless scorer. Bale, the big game hero. Benzema, the selfless genius who later became the main man. Together, they didn't just play football, they dominated it. The BBC may have ended, but their story is a reminder of what happens when 3 very different stars put their talents together for one goal. History. What was your favorite BBC moment? Bale's Copa del Rey sprint, Ronaldo's Champions League hat tricks, Benzema's underrated assists? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more football stories.